I recently finished over 45 beauty products, which means it's time for an empties video. We're gonna be going through all of my beauty trash and I'm gonna be telling you which products are worth repurchasing and which ones I am happy to be saying goodbye to. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I post beauty and fragrance content every single week and I would absolutely love to have you subscribe. So we're gonna be starting with our hair care products today. So the first one is the Living Proof Triple Bond Complex. This is like a leave-in bond repair treatment that you put on after you wash your hair. I think this is like the second or third bottle of this that I've completely finished up. So in case you can't tell, yes, I would absolutely repurchase. I haven't repurchased yet because it is on the pricier side, and I also did recently buy K18, so I've been using that mask as my bond repair treatment in my hair care routine, but this is a great option. It actually is a little bit more affordable than K18. So if you don't want to pay K18 prices, but you still want like a bond repair ingredient in your hair care routine, I would definitely recommend this one. Yes, I would repurchase. Next up is the Dove 10-in-1 Serum Mask Intensive Repair. So this is my favorite hair mask, high-end or drugstore. I just think this does such a great job at making my hair look super smooth and shiny, and it also does have a bond repair ingredient in, so it helps to strengthen your hair as well. I like using this one whenever I feel like my hair needs a little bit extra conditioning or to add a little bit of shine to my hair as well. I love it. It smells great. It makes my hair feel great. I've already repurchased and I will always repurchase. All right, the next thing that I finished up is the Garnier Fructis Hair Filler plus Vitamin C Strength Repair Shampoo and Conditioner. So let's start with the shampoo because this is one that I will 100% always repurchase. I have already repurchased. So the Garnier Fructis Strength Repair Shampoo is my go-to everyday shampoo. Well, not every day because I don't wash my hair every day. This is the shampoo that I use most frequently, and then I'll use a clarifying shampoo every so often. But this does such a great job at getting my hair clean without being too harsh on my hair. I absolutely love this one and I have already repurchased, will always repurchase. On the other hand though, this is the Hair Filler Strength Repair Conditioner. So I was out of my Dove conditioner, which is my favorite, and I figured I wanted to try something new. And I know I love the Strength Repair shampoo, so I thought maybe I would love the conditioner, and I did not like this. What I couldn't get past is the consistency of it. It was super like thick and heavy, but not in like a nice, luxurious, buttery way. It was not cosmetically elegant at all. I feel like it was kind of hard to get my hair evenly coated with the conditioner just because it was such a buttery consistency. I did not like this. I will not repurchase. And once this was out, I just went back to my Dove, which is my absolute favorite. So this is a no from me. All right, another conditioner that I finished up is the purple conditioner from the brand Odell. So this is to help with neutralizing like brassy tones or orange tones in your hair. I use this in between hair appointments to tone my hair. I have my hairstylist tone my hair to more of like a neutral, almost leaning cool tone. But in between appointments, my hair will definitely start to get a little bit more yellow, a little bit more brassy. So I like to use a purple conditioner every so often just to kind of get things looking back to how I like them. I really, really did like this. It had a very strong smell, which I wasn't crazy about, but I did like the results that I got from this. The color of this is like almost purple/blue. It's not necessarily a true purple conditioner, and I did like that because I feel like my hair will kind of lean between like orange and yellow brassy tones. So having something that's kind of in the middle of those two, like a purple blue as opposed to just a true blue or a true purple, I feel like I was kind of able to counteract both of those. It wasn't like the best conditioner I ever used. Sometimes I would feel like I need to go in with a regular conditioner on top of it, but it did do a great job at toning my hair. So I would absolutely repurchase this one. The next product that I'm gonna talk about is a brand new holy grail in my hair care routine, and that is the OGX Bond Protein Repair Heat Protectant Spray. This is like a leave-in conditioner, but this became almost an instant favorite for me. I've already repurchased this one. It has a really lightweight, fine, continuous mist, which makes it really easy to evenly coat my hair with the leave-in conditioner. It's also very lightweight, which is really good for me because I have very fine strands of hair. So overall, I'm extremely impressed with this. I have already repurchased, and this one has quickly become my favorite leave-in conditioner over my Pureology Color Fanatic. So I really, really love this one. 10 out of 10. It's also very affordable, so definitely check this one out. The last hair care product that I emptied is the Moroccanoil Perfect Defense Dry Aerosol Heat Spray. This was an old favorite that I kind of forgot about, and then I reintroduced it into my hair care routine, and I remembered how obsessed with it I am. I've already repurchased this one. It does such a great job at protecting my hair while also not being sticky or weighing it down. You can spray this on dry hair before you heat style it. It just adds some added protection, and it also has the delicious Moroccan oil fragrance. So I already repurchased, and when that one's out, I will probably repurchase again. Moving right along into my body care products, the first empty that I have is the Tree Hut Moonlight Glow Moisturizing Shave Oil. So this was completely fine in my opinion. It's definitely not a bad shaving oil by any means. I just personally prefer the EOS formula. If I were to find this in a scent that I absolutely was in love with, I would definitely repurchase again. So far, they haven't made this in a scent that I'm like in love with. So I will personally not be repurchasing this, but if they came out with this in like their Cinnamon Dolce scent, I would definitely go grab it right away. So as of right now, I will not repurchase, but if they were to make a better fragrance, I would. All right, I also finished up 2 Tree Hut body scrubs. So the first one is in the Flower Milk scent. So this was my favorite scent in the body scrub until I tried the next one, which we will get to in a moment. But this is a really, really delicious, almost like creamy, powdery scent. It kind of reminds me of almost like a rice milk fragrance, maybe like a rice and coconut milk. It's really, really, really good. And the Tree Hut formula, in my opinion, is unmatched in their body scrubs. So I would definitely repurchase this scent. However, there's another scent that I tried recently that I love even more than the Flower Milk scent, and that is the next one, which is the Cinnamon Dolce. So this one smells like a cinnamon graham cracker. It's gourmand, but not like sickeningly gourmand. It's absolutely perfect for fall, although if they made this year round, I would 100% repurchase this year round. I absolutely love it. Like I said, I love the Tree Hut formula, and this scent is unbelievable. I wish they did more gourmands like this because it's just so, so good. I've already repurchased. All right, moving on to my Bath & Body Works body washes that I emptied. I have 4. If you saw my project pan, you already know, but the first one that I finished is the Chocolate Amber. This one has notes of vanilla orchid, honey chocolate, and warm amber. This is fine. I don't really love it. I like it, but I don't love it. Definitely would not repurchase if this came back. I know a lot of people were huge fans of the scent. I just personally wasn't. It just kind of smelled a little off to me. Definitely not horrible by any means, but there are other scents from Bath & Body Works that I just love so much more. So I would personally not repurchase this fragrance. The next one is Wicked Vanilla Woods. I would not repurchase this. Although I love Wicked Vanilla Woods in the mist, something about this in the body wash doesn't smell right to me. So this is supposed to have notes of magical vanilla, glowing amber wood, enchanted pink pepper, but I got a really strong plasticky scent from this. I actually purchased a backup of it when I originally bought it, but if you saw my declutter, you know that I'm giving that one away because it just didn't, I don't know. I didn't like it. I kind of had to force myself to use it up. Something about it just didn't smell right to me. So would not repurchase the scent. Okay, the next one I would repurchase, and this is the Sweater Weather scent from Bath & Body Works. This one has notes of sun-crisp apple, autumn leaves, and orchard woods. So I would repurchase this one, probably not like go out of my way to go pick it up because I do think that this is more of like a unisex / masculine leaning scent. It definitely is an apple fragrance and definitely is like a fall time fragrance. But yeah, something about it I feel like is a little bit more masculine, and I prefer just like very sweet kind of scents. So it is really nice, and this one is kind of refreshing to have in the shower because of that nice crisp apple. I did enjoy it while I used it, and I will probably buy another one next fall if it comes out again. One I will 100% be repurchasing next fall is the Champagne Apple and Honey scent from Bath & Body Works. This one really, really surprised me with how much I love it. It has notes of crisp apple, sparkling champagne, jasmine honey, and autumn woods. I was not expecting to love this as much as I do. I'm not always the biggest fan of apple scents, but something about this one was just so sweet and fruity and delicious, and I felt like I really, really got that jasmine honey note, and I personally love jasmine. So kind of one that surprised me with how much I love it. I will definitely be repurchasing this one next year. I hope it comes out again. All right, I have 4 more body washes, but these are actually not ones I personally finished up, but ones that my fiance finished up, and I figured I would tell you about them as well. Okay, so these are all from Naturium, and I have 2 of the Energizer Mandelic Acid body wash. I think these ones have sort of a cooling effect to them as well. Something to note about all of the Naturium body washes is that they are all fragrance-free, which is why specifically he likes them, because he doesn't like fragrance, which is funny because I can't get enough of fragrance. This one is his absolute favorite. Sometimes this one is sold out, so I'll have to get him a different one, but this is his favorite and he loves it. If you have a man in your life, or if you have someone who doesn't like fragrance in their life, definitely have them check out the Naturium body washes because they seem to be quite the hit. All right, the next ones are the Smoother Glycolic Acid body wash and the Booster Hyaluronic Acid body wash. So this one is supposed to be hydrating and this one is supposed to be exfoliating. I think these ones were just fine for him, not anything he would necessarily want to repurchase. These will not be a repurchase, but the Mandelic Acid one will definitely be a repurchase. Okay, this next one, I don't know if this counts as body care, but I did want to throw it in here because I think it's still something that's fun and fragrancy and like body care adjacent. So this is the Pumpkin Pecan Waffles hand soap from Bath & Body Works. I just finished this one up just in time for moving into November and what I consider to be the Christmas season. So I did really, really love this scent. You do have to love a gourmand in order to like this one. It is super sweet, super heavy, like sticky, syrupy, maple syrup pumpkin, so you definitely need to be a gourmand lover in order to like this one. I love a gourmand and I almost got a little sick of this one by the end of the bottle. This one has notes of maple syrup, golden waffles, and pumpkin spice, and they are not kidding. It smells like photorealistic pumpkin pecan waffles. It's delicious, it screams fall, but I will definitely be repurchasing this one next fall. Okay, next in body care, this is just a little pocket back hand sanitizer in the scent Book Loft. I love this scent. I think it smells like L'Eau Papier from Diptyque. I think this is like super crisp yet cozy and almost like refreshing in a way. So I don't know, I just thought I would throw this one in there as well because I absolutely love this one. I already have another Book Loft hand sanitizer. And if I didn't have a backup, I would definitely repurchase this scent. Just a few more items in body care. I have the Glazed Pumpkin Body Cream from Bath & Body Works. This is just a little mini, completely use this up. As much as I love this scent, I will not be repurchasing this specifically because I already have the Glazed Pumpkin Body Lotion. I do love the body cream formula, just expires really quick. So I try to buy the scents in the body lotion formula because I do also kind of like to collect Bath & Body Works, and the body lotions just have way longer of a shelf life. I really, really did enjoy this. Glazed Pumpkin is such a good scent, like a sweet caramel pumpkin, but would not repurchase in the body cream because I already have it in the lotion. My last 2 items I feel like I've had in every empties video so far, but I guess that's just kind of the way this works. So I have a Native Sensitive Skin Deodorant. This is in the Cotton and Lily scent, and then a Saltaire AHA BHA deodorant in the scent Golden Hour. This is my little deodorant cocktail. So every night I will use the AHA serum deodorant, and then every morning I go in with the Native deodorant. The AHA serum deodorant helps to neutralize the bad bacteria, and then I feel like this one just helps keep me fresh during the day. So I love using these in combination. I'm personally a natural deodorant girly. I just find that it works really well for me. And I think this combination really helps to keep like odor at bay, sweat at bay. So anyway, love both of these. Will always repurchase both of these. All right, now all of my empty skincare products. I have quite a few. I feel like I am very, very diligent with my skincare routine. So I go through skincare products pretty quickly. So the first one that I have is the Clean Skin Club Towels Clean XL. This is just like the travel 10 count pack. I love these. I kind of stopped buying them regularly because they are pretty expensive. But if you're someone that wants to give your skincare routine like a little boost, you want it to be a little bit more luxurious feeling, I would pick these up. They're so soft on your face. They're such a treat. I like to use them to just like wipe my cleanser off I haven't repurchased yet, but I would definitely repurchase. Okay, I also have some of the Hero Mighty Patches. I have 2 boxes of the original, and then I have 1 box of the Micro Point for blemishes Mighty Patches, and I will always repurchase these. These are things that I always have on hand. I don't always have the Micro Point one on hand. I will just pick these up when I really have a breakout that like needs some extra love, and I feel like that this could, you know, help in any way. I will grab these. These are on the more expensive side because I do believe that they have salicylic acid in them, and they also have these like little like pokey things that help to get the serum, I think, deeper into your skin. So anyway, I would definitely repurchase these when I see fit. Just haven't yet because I haven't needed to, but I do love these a lot. If you're prone to breakouts, definitely check these out. And then of course my loves, my Mighty Patches. I use these so much. Anytime I feel like I have something that could become a pimple, or I have an active breakout, or I have a bug bite, anything like that, I will use a Mighty Patch on it. And these do such a great job. Not only do these help to speed up the healing process, they also help me not to pick at my skin. So these are very helpful. I love these. I always have them on hand. I think they are just the best. Next up in skincare is the Bioma Hydrating Milky Toner. This is, I think, maybe like the second or third bottle of this that I've owned. And I've realized that I just like am not crazy about this product. I don't know, I always just kind of kept repurchasing it. I do enjoy it, it's fine, but I don't know. I don't absolutely love it. I think ever since I tried the Cicaplast spray from La Roche-Posay, I just really haven't felt the need for a hydrating toner at all. So I don't think I would repurchase this one, maybe in the future. I am interested in purchasing more of like a thicker milky toner, like the Face Base from, I think it's Ilia, or like the Road Glazing Milk, because those are a little bit thicker in consistency. This one is very watery. So I do think it does a great job hydrating your skin, kind of getting a little bit of moisture on there before you go in with your other skincare products. But I don't know, I just think I've kind of moved on from this, so I would not repurchase. Okay, the Good Molecules Instant Cleansing Balm. This is just like a cleansing balm makeup remover. What I do like about it though is that it comes with a little mini spatula, so you don't have to dig your finger in there to get the product out. I would not repurchase this. I just feel like this didn't do an amazing job at removing my makeup. It was fine. I don't know. I just thought it was okay. And I also have really been enjoying cleansing oils more than cleansing balms. And there's one that I've been using right now that I absolutely love that I can't wait to share with you guys. So I don't know, I just don't really see myself repurchasing this at all in the future. Okay, an eye cream that I completely finished up is the Cocoa Kind Peptide Fine Line Eye Gel. I've had an interesting relationship with this eye cream, but overall, I love it. I would definitely repurchase this one. I have another one that I'm working through right now, so I'm trying not to buy like duplicates of products. Like if I'm working on another eye cream, I'm trying not to buy a second eye cream, but I do think this one is wonderful. I think this one wears super well underneath makeup. I love it as more of like a daytime eye cream, but huge fan of it, would definitely repurchase. Okay, I also finished the Redness Reform Soothing Serum from Prequel. I feel like I also have one of these in every Empties video. And I feel like I always say the same thing where I prefer the Neutrogena one, which is like the oat soothing serum. But they're out of that one all the time at my local Target. So they always have this one in stock though, so I'll end up picking this one up, which is completely fine because this is a wonderful soothing serum. This has oat, arnica, and vitamin F in it. It has very nice, luxurious feeling packaging. It's made of like ceramic or something, so it's nice and it's weighted, very chic in my opinion. Has kind of a consistency of almost like a lightweight gel moisturizer. It's really good. I was in desperate need of something to help soothe my skin, so I picked it up. Don't regret purchasing it. We'll always look for the Neutrogena one, but if they don't have it, this is a close second, in my opinion. Okay, I technically have 4 moisturizers, but 2 of them are travel size, so anyway. We'll start with the first one. You could guess, the Vanicream Daily Facial Moisturizer. I love this. There's one in every Empties video. It's super perfect. This one is so great. It's super hydrating, good for my sensitive skin. I will always repurchase this. This one is my all-time favorite, although I will say that the Astura, I think that's how you say it, lotion from Sephora is kind of creeping in there. I've been using that one and really loving it. And it's kind of a similar vibe to this one. So maybe my Vanda cream needs to watch out. I don't know, but I do love this. Highly recommend it. Will repurchase. Okay, speaking of Astura, I used up an Aloe Barrier 365 Soothing Cream. This is a hydrating cream, it says. This is like a gel cream moisturizer. It's the most lightweight version of all the moisturizers that Astura sells. They have like a gel cream, a lotion, and then like a barrier cream. And I really did enjoy this. I purchased this because it was summertime and I was looking for something a little bit more lightweight. It's super hot and humid where I live during the summers. So I really did enjoy this one. Nice and light, but still very hydrating, and I felt like my skin really enjoyed it. So next summer, or when it starts to heat up again, I will definitely repurchase this. All right, 2 little travel sizes. So the first one is from Bioma. This is the moisturizing gel cream. I had a coupon for a free trial size Bioma product, and so I picked up the moisturizing gel cream. I really did enjoy this. Definitely prefer the Astura one more. The Astura one is just a little bit more luxurious feeling, but this one is nice. This one is almost slightly more watery, but does a great job hydrating your skin, very lightweight. If you're someone who's on a budget or you're looking for something that might be a little bit more accessible, they sell this brand at Target. I believe they also sell it at Ulta and Walmart. Maybe I'm making up the Walmart thing. I don't know, but I would definitely recommend this to anyone if you're looking for a lighter weight moisturizer. I will, however, not be repurchasing. All right, and then I have this little like sample size that I got from the brand Dew. This is their Air Angel Hydrating Facial Gel Cream. I got this as like a little, I don't think it was a point perk. I think it was maybe like a gift with purchase. And I've always wanted to try the Dew Air Angel moisturizer because it is more of like a gel cream consistency. I genuinely loved this. Like, out of the 3 gel cream moisturizers that I have in this video, this one by far takes the cake. It is so cosmetically elegant. It is so hydrating. It is so soothing, but I will not be repurchasing because this is so expensive. I literally went into Sephora to repurchase this specifically, and then once I finally got over to it, I saw it in person and I just looked at it and I looked at the price tag. I was like, I cannot justify this. I cannot justify it. I've thought about maybe picking it up during the Sephora sale, but I can't justify it. So although it is a beautiful moisturizer, I will not be repurchasing. If you are someone though that wants to level up your skincare game, or you want to have a step in your routine that just feels so nice and luxurious, I would recommend it, but I will personally just not be repurchasing. Okay, I don't know if these count. I guess these kind of more count as one item because I bought them all together, but they're individually packed. So I have 5 of the Grace and Stella eye masks. So I have 3 of the energizing, 1 of the moisturizing, and 1 of the illuminating. I honestly can't really tell the difference between the 3 like different types of eye masks. In my opinion, they all do the same thing. I don't really notice any sort of difference between them, but I do love them. I absolutely love them. These were from a Costco pack of eye masks. So pro tip, if you are trying to ball on a budget, always check out your Costco beauty area because they always have super great finds in like skincare, beauty, hair care, makeup, all that jazz. So I really do love these. I keep them in the fridge, and whenever I feel like I need a pair of eye masks, I'll go grab a pair. They're cooling. They're so nice. So love these, would definitely repurchase. 3 sunscreens. So the first one that I have is the BODYCARE UV Aqua Rich. This is an Asian sunscreen, specifically a Japanese sunscreen. Thank you so much to my best friend who brought this back for me when she went to Japan. I loved this. This was so great. My only gripe with it is that it does have a fragrance, and so I do feel like sometimes my skin would kind of freak out over it, but it is so nice. It's hydrating, it's lightweight. It's almost like a lightweight gel cream and almost feels watery to apply. I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you've not tried Asian sunscreens, definitely give them a try. They're next level, so much better than any sunscreen that you can find in the US. So BODYCARE UV Aqua Rich, definitely would repurchase this one. The next sunscreen that I have is the Isntree Hyaluronic Acid Watery Sun Gel. And this was wonderful. It was so hydrating, so lightweight. It's just a great sunscreen, same as the BODYCARE one. This one is maybe a little bit thicker, but it left no white cast on my skin. It's great. You don't really notice it. It's a little bit on the dewier side, which I personally like, but if you don't like that, then maybe you wouldn't like this. But yeah, overall, loved this one, 10 out of 10, just wonderful. Last up for skincare is the one sunscreen in the US that I am actually obsessed with, actually in love with, and think it is worth every single penny. So this is the In Beauty Project Mineral Sun Glow. This is an SPF 43. The other two were SPF 50s. And this is a fully mineral sunscreen. And there's different shades of this. So I have mine in the shade Fair Medium. I've already repurchased this. I will always repurchase this. I don't know how they did it with this because usually mineral sunscreens are really thick, really pasty, leave a white cast, but this one somehow has almost more of a gel consistency to it. This one also has the perfect amount of pigment to it. It just kind of evens out your skin tone without being super heavy, so it looks wonderful on its own. It also looks wonderful underneath makeup. It's just so stellar. It is a little bit on the pricier side, but I really do think this is one that is worth the money. I went out of my way to repurchase this one because I just love it so much, which is saying so much for it being a US sunscreen. All right, we just have one category left. We just need to chat about makeup empties. But before we get into it, if you've enjoyed this video so far, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. I post new videos every single week. I would love to have you subscribe. All right, so the first makeup empty is just like a little tester packet. This is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. And this was really, really nice. It was really, really nice. This one actually was a pretty decent shade match for me. I believe this is shade 2. I feel like the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, the Estee Lauder Double Wear, like those are such classic staple foundations, and there's a reason why they're classics and why they're staples. They're just so good. I personally will not be repurchasing because I know that this foundation is quite pricey, and I do have other foundations that I love just as much, if not more, as this one. But I do understand and get the hype. I know why people love this one, why this is their tried and true, their holy grail foundation. It was really great. I just will personally not be repurchasing. I'm just not really in the market. I'm not really looking, you know? So maybe one day when I'm looking for a new foundation love, I'll pursue this one, but right now it is not the time. All right, a primer. This is a little travel size of the Holy Hydration Thirst Burst Drops from e.l.f. I guess this is technically half skincare, half makeup, but I consider this to just be a primer. Loved this. I haven't purchased the full size yet, but I have been meaning to. This just adds such a nice, healthy glow, healthy dew to the skin that looks so, so great underneath makeup. I prefer these to the Glow Recipe Drops because these do not have scent to them. So the Glow Recipe Drops have a super strong watermelon fragrance, which smells good, but my skin does not always love fragrance. So love, love, love these. An amazing alternative to the Glow Recipe Drops. Thirst Burst Drops, I will definitely be picking up a full size of this at some point. All right, and last but certainly not least, the Ulta Beauty Collection Ultimate Lashes Multitasking Mascara. I have mine in shade Chocolate Brown. I love this. This is my second tube of this, and I don't know. I never know when mascara is like fully done, but this one got to the point where I was like, oh, this is like kind of gross feeling and it's not performing how it used to perform. So, and I knew I had it for a while, so I figured it was probably at the end of its life, but this is a beautiful brown mascara. I do wish it was a little bit lighter brown. It almost sometimes reads black on the lashes, but I love how fluffy and wispy this makes my lashes look. This was just like a random pickup from Ulta, and I'm very happy that I did. This has quickly become one of my favorite mascaras. I will 100% be repurchasing this one. Thank you so much for going through all of my beauty empties with me today. If you love this type of video, I will be sure to link my empties playlist right here so you can go watch those next. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.